Good morning, my name is Dave and I'm a long-haul truck driver in North America. Today is the 21st of September. It is 10 o'clock in the morning and 16 degrees Celsius. This trip has me going bobtailing up to Winnipeg actually, picking up a loaded trailer, going to Thunder Bay, deliver that, and back to Dryden. From Dryden I'm not too sure. We'll see how it goes. Let's get it done. Good afternoon. So, I don't know where to start with all this, but I got home, well, I drove through the night Sunday night after that road closure after the crash. Got home Monday morning. We have two dogs at home, Misty and Sheba. Misty a crossbreed, Sheba the German Shepherd. Misty the old girl, Sheba, 5-year-old. I think she's nearly 6 now. And for the last 3 months or so, Misty's been getting very fussy with her food. Now, I will preface this by saying that Misty showed up in our yard as a stray dog 11 years ago now, and we'd done everything we could to try and find the owners, but she had a broken tooth, fur was all matted, covered in fleas and ticks, and absolutely terrified of everything that moved, especially men. So we suspect that she was possibly mistreated as well. But she showed up at our house for the first winter that we had her. Now, for those not living in the northern states or in Canada, for those watching from abroad, our winters with wind chill could be down to minus 50, minus 40 ground temperature, but regularly around the minus 30s for a good few weeks during the winter. And for the first winter, Misty wouldn't come inside the house unless we were there with her. She was frightened of the TV, she was frightened of noises in the house. I don't think she'd ever been in the house. I mean, we didn't think she was going to survive a winter, but she did. She surprised us, survived the winter. We had a lot of patience with her, spent a lot of time with her, and she settled right in eventually. Took a while, but she settled right in. She made that her home. She was the sweetest, most loyal dog. But unfortunately today, we had to say goodbye. For the last 3 months or so, she's been very fussy with her food. The last few days, has just refused to eat anything. Been losing a lot of weight, but the stomach was, especially today, we noticed the stomach was still extremely swollen and bloated. So we took her to the vets. We had to leave her with her. I had to go to work. My wife went back home. But later that day, early afternoon, we got the phone call to let us know that she had stomach cancer. Now, there wasn't anything that vet could do for us, but there was a place in Winnipeg that could try treatment, you know, an operation and probably chemo after that, or maybe just start with chemo. They haven't decided, but we decided that at her age, which was possibly 13 or 14, enough was enough. We didn't want to put her through that. So we had to say goodbye. She'll be sorely missed. She'll be missed by us, by the rest of the family, the grandchildren, the boys will miss her terribly. And she'll be missed by Sheba, her other dog left at home on her own. The two were never separated, they were everywhere. You know, even this summer chasing each other around the yard. But I wanted to let you guys know and bring you up to date on it's not easy. It's just been one thing after another this year, and the sooner this year's over and done with, the better, I think. So anyway, today's Thursday. We had Tuesday and Wednesday at home. We actually had the youngest grandson with us all day yesterday. He was off school sick. He'd been up sick all night, so he stayed with us. Had a day off school. But apart from that, we were busy in the house and, well, doing stuff that you've got to do when it's the only couple of days you get at home. And here we are back out and at it. So back to work. We've had we're delivering Thunder Bay tomorrow morning. I've already had my reload and it's empty back out to Dryden down to Green Bay, Wisconsin. So that's for delivery on Saturday between, I think it says 6.5, 4 or 8.5, 4, something like that. But that's for Saturday morning delivery. And Craig's coming home next week. Bit of good news. Well, it's good news and bad news, because Craig's coming home, having a few days at home. But basically that's to sell the house, this house is already sold, but the shipping company's coming in this week. Sorry, shipping company's coming in next week to empty the house and move all their belongings over to Alberta, over to Edmonton. So it's with mixed emotions that I'll be getting back home to see Craig and JC before they move out west. So, what a month this is turning out to be. But with that, guys, I'm just going to leave it there. Not the video, but I'm going to leave it for today. I won't be back on here today. And we'll be back sometime tomorrow. This delivery I've got tomorrow, it looks like it's actually a shop delivery, a store delivery. So I'm not sure if we're even going to have a loading dock that they can unload this stuff onto. It might well be hand bomb. We'll find out tomorrow. See you guys. Good morning. Well, I'm sitting at the truck stop now, the Husky truck stop in Thunder Bay, which is less than half a mile from my delivery. But I'm still loaded. This morning wasn't really successful. Got to my delivery. Customer, well, I was there a little early, so I had to wait for them coming in, but When he came in, he came straight over to me. "What have you got for us?" So I handed him the paperwork. "Right, and you have got a tail lift, haven't you?" "No, I haven't." "Okay, and you can get them all to the back of the trailer, can you?" "No, I can't." So he refused delivery. What he didn't expect was for me to then drive away. So I've driven away, left him looking out the window and all his staff staring at me driving away while dispatch sort out what's going to happen with this load. So we've been here for nearly half an hour. This will take a while to sort out. But that's it. That's been my day so far. A complete waste of time. A delivery for somebody that doesn't want to do any work to get it unloaded. So here we are. I'll let you know the outcome. Be back later. Well, that was a bit of a long drawn out process. It's now 2:20 local time and I was at my delivery for 8 o'clock local time this morning. So we left about half an hour ago and I'm all empty. In the end, I had to take it to another transport company's warehouse. They unloaded it. I had to wait for quite a while there because they weren't going to unload it into their warehouse and then have it sitting in their warehouse. So we had to wait until they had a trailer with a tailgate available. So eventually they got one and we unloaded it out of my trailer straight into their trailer. Or they unloaded it, not we. I backed it on the dock. So it took a while, but it's done now and I'm on my way back to Dryden. So I'm thinking probably 5 o'clock before I get to Dryden now. So yeah, it really is going to be a long couple of days. Be back later. I've been into Dryden now and switched trailers, so I've got my loaded one back on and we're heading down to International Falls. We're still probably about an hour and 3/4 away from the border. It's already 5:30 at night, but I want to get across the border tonight. I don't have to deal with that in the morning. So I think we're going to get across the border and go down to Virginia, Minnesota for tonight. And that should get us into Green Bay for mid-afternoon tomorrow sometime. Well, that's what I'm thinking anyway. We'll see how that goes. No idea what I'm doing once I'm empty down there. Limited choices with it being a Saturday. So I'm thinking it'll be a trailer swap somewhere in Wisconsin. I've got a couple of places in mind that we quite often go to. But that'll be it for today, guys. By the time I get to the end of this road, which you've seen quite a number of times now, you've seen the border crossing at Fort Francis International Falls. So by the time I get down there it's going to be dark anyway, so I won't be filming any more tonight. I'll be back with you tomorrow. Cheers, guys. 12:30 Saturday afternoon and I'm about 3 hours away from my delivery. They only take deliveries up until 4:30, so I haven't got any time to waste here because I need to be in and out of there. I still don't know what I'm doing after though, so that's starting to get a little bit concerning. No doubt they've got something in mind though. They haven't really let us down so far, so why would it start now? So I got across the border last night. I needed to renew my I-94, which is a visa waiver to get into the States on a on a British passport. That needs doing every 3 months. It's to allow me to travel in the States, and working for a Canadian company. So that needed done last night. Didn't take too long, but the guy at the border, he didn't really know what he was doing. He was brand new. Not his fault, there was somebody there training him, so just took a bit longer. There was somebody else in front of me as well getting one done. I don't know what was going on. He was Canadian, but didn't have a passport, so they were issuing him with a stamp. Not sure what was going on. But anyway, got that done, and we went about an hour south of the border, parked up for the night, just 10 hours off and started again. But under a bit of pressure now to get there on time. To get there with enough time to get unloaded. I don't again tomorrow, but I really want it done today so I can start on my way home. But it is what it is. We'll see when we get there. 3:20 Saturday afternoon. I'm just 3 miles away from my delivery. It's just down there on the right, on the other side of the river there. So, still don't know what I'm doing after I've delivered here. But that's if I deliver. If they take it off me at this time of the day. So, you'll have to join me on the next one to find out, guys, because I'm going to end this one here. And we'll be back when I find out what my reload is and let you know. So click like and subscribe so you get notifications. Join me on the next one. That's it for now. Stay safe, take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheerio for now.